Look at that circuit vibe. You think he wanted that? Oh my goodness. Get you a mouthful. Cold water, dirty water spots. Deps, circuit vibe. If you're not on the blade bait craze, it's happening. It's happening. Get on it. Smoked it. Dude, it doesn't even have to be on the bottom. Like, this thing throws a mile. I'm throwing the 1/4 ounce one right now. And it's a blade bait. It doesn't have rattles in or anything, but gosh, it pushes water. And they can sense it. And this little dude, the 1/4 ounce one, I mean, if you know, there's a deal. Oh, good spot. Mm-hmm. 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 There's a deal in the wintertime on these lakes. I know in Alabama growing up, you get a little bit of stain. Nabbed him. You get a little bit of stain. You get some fresh rain. And, dude, it's time to go fishing. These little nothing points, nubs, they get on them. They push up on them and they feed. And always growing up, throwing a rattle bait was something you did, but a blade bait was kind of, you know, you threw a little 1/4 ounce lipless up there. But to me, this blade bait is so versatile in how you can fish it. When I'm going to Gunnersville and I'm fishing through grass, I can clean the grass off the bait really well. It comes through cover surprisingly well with exposed hooks. But to me, it's the vibration this thing puts off. This little itty bitty bait, this 1/4 ounce bait, gosh, they're snapping. In the water, I mean, it is kicking. And I fish it on 12-pound test. Medium is a 7.3 to 1. What I would call like a medium fast retrieve on a 7-foot moderate heavy rod. And something I can sling that bait out with. And I'm just, you can catch them on it suspended. It doesn't have to be on the bottom. And you just kind of feel it out. I notice they're getting it a little bit better if I slow it down. And I'm fishing on the bottom to start with, but as it comes towards the boat, it's up off the bottom. I'm sitting in like 10 feet right here, throwing up into probably 3, and they're right there on the edge of it. A wad of them. And did I mention the colors are sick? I'll get y'all a color number on that thing right there. I don't know if I want to give that one out. For me, the 12-pound test helps keep the bait down there. Fish it on heavier, there's no need to fish it on real heavy line. I'm fishing this bait, it's starting out on the bottom, but as it comes to me, you know, it's gonna come up off the bottom, and you fishing a lot like you would a crankbait, but it's more versatile to me than even a crankbait because you can fish it at different depths. I can fish it down. Here's coming back on the bottom. I can see it on my live scope. It's coming back. It's probably running like 7 feet deep, 1/4 ounce bait, and it is kicking. Check this out. Check out the flash that thing is giving off. Super vert. You can yo-yo the bait. Eat it on the fall. so versatile how you can fish it. Went with a 1/4 ounce, probably could throw a 1/2 ounce and be just fine. I thought I was going to be throwing up shallow. We just had some fresh rain, and we're in winter time. Water's really, it was warmed back up, now it's cooled off. It's 57, and we're looking at the 1st of December. Fish are in their winter time, getting into winter time. That water's warm for this time of the year, so they're not quite there yet, but we just had a fresh rain, and gives a lot of stain into the water. And any lake that's relatively clear, if it gets a lot of rain, and rule of thumb is water gets stained up, those fish want to move up to the bank. So I was excited to come out here and throw this around and see if we could find some that were moving up shallower, as we like to call it in the South. Not shallow, shallower. And it seems to be a few of them around, sitting in that 12-foot range. But you know, I really look for any kind of bank transition, points, little subtle points. What I'm on right now, I wouldn't call it you know, a major point. It's up in front of me, we have a point that has some big rock on it, but this is real subtle. Scattered rocks, you can see a stump. Always pay attention to what's up on the bank that's out of the water. We have a drawdown on this lake, so it, you know, really reveals the bottom, and you can kind of get a hint a lot of times. The real sneak stuff's going to be where it doesn't look like there's anything in the water, and there is a lot, but a lot of times you can get an idea by looking up on the bank. Oh, what have I got? A big old bass. What a bite. Golly, he done that big. Look how he got that bait. Oh, look how he got that bait. Mustard gill. Oh my goodness. I mean, swallowed it. Did y'all see that bite? This is the mustard gill. Me and the mustard gill might have to be having a talk. What a bite, man. That was awesome. Golly, that thing smoked it. So I got the 1/4 ounce, but the 1/2 ounce, but really it's too heavy for how I want to throw it up shallow and work it down off the bank. This is the 1/4 ounce mustard gill. And dude, that last one, when they're eating it like that, that's a good sign, Bubba. I mean, a good sign. They make these in, this is the Deps Circuit Vibe. They make them in a 1/4 ounce, 3/8, and a 1/2. Got some sick colors. This is mustard gill. They got 2 different slots that you can put your snap through, and to me changes the wobble a little bit, but it's the depth that I'm fishing that bait at. If I put it on that top slot, I think it has a tendency to track lower in the water column, and the top slot, the one farthest back on the bait, has a tendency to pull it higher in the water column. I need a little bit. I throw on a 7-3 to 1, and I think a 6-6, 6-1 would be better. You know, it just depends all the time. If I really want to work that bait fast and put it on a higher speed, I don't think there's really a wrong way to do it. Throwing on a 7-foot, it's a medium heavy rod, but you just, I mean, when they're getting it that good, you can throw it on whatever you want to throw it on. I just don't want, I want something limber enough that I can still, you know, that rod tip is thumping out there, so I can feel that bait when it's working right. When it's got trash on it, I know. Oh, the fish was on just nothing. That's one thing too, is a lot of times, whether you're fishing grass or you're fishing banks like this, just nothing banks, you need a good search bait. Something you can fish in different depths that gets bit, and you can cover water with it. And I have not been a huge blade bait. It's like something they throw for smallmouth and really not popular where I'm from, but it is coming on strong, and one I'm definitely gonna have on the deck a ton, because if they come up schooling out here behind me, I can throw this little dude out here in 80 foot and get one to bite it. And then I can fish it down the bank too. Fish it on the bottom, suspended, throw it at schoolers. It pretty much, I can do whatever with it. So, gosh, you can't tell me there wasn't another one. That one bit it that good. Hearty, wholesome bite. Dude is out there wobbling. I really gotten to where I like a silent bait, and this doesn't have those BBs in it. Oh, oh. Oh, I couldn't get him to bite it. I just yo-yoed it. Tried to bite me twice. They're on the bottom. You can't see them on the active target, live scope, whatever you want to call it. Got it. Oh, it's a big stripe. Oh, he pulled off. Dude, it was a hammer stripe. Let's get one more for the show. Come on. Gotta be. Shallow pocket right here, nothing water. Oh, those bait fish want to get pushed in there. I see them flickering. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. You didn't eat it like that last one, but it got you. Hey, that's fun. Slap out eating it. I mean, knocking the paint off of it, buddy. Chunker. Check it out. Circuit Vibe from Deps. This is the mustard gill. About bent that hook out, taking it. It's got the 2 slots on it. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but gorgeous, gorgeous little dude. Little snacky snack. Make them in a quarter and 3/8 and a half. This is the quarter, and throw it on 12 or 15, 7 foot or 7/4, medium, maybe a little bit on the heavier side of medium. Rod, go out and sling it around. See if you don't get eat up. I mean, this is almost in the category of girlfriend bait right here. I'll call it, take your girlfriend out, you just throw it out and reel it in. About like that zero. You're gonna throw that zero, your girlfriend gonna throw that zero, you better throw it on braid. I'm losing that thing. Turn into an expensive girlfriend. That bite's fun though, I ain't gonna lie, that bite is fun. Look at that sunset. It's getting better than that. Dude, that's gorgeous. That's Instagram worthy right there. Insta worthy. Whew. Man, that's awesome. I'm gonna snap a photo of that real quick. Put y'all on mute.